The Deluxe Edition Network, also known as The Den, is an incredible podcast network that offers a wide variety of entertaining and informative podcasts.
With a lineup of shows covering various topics, such as interviews with a wide variety of guests, history, music, relationships, true crime, and so much more. The Den provides content that caters to a diverse range of interests.
The hosts and guests on the Deluxe Edition Network demonstrate a deep passion and expertise in their respective fields, making each episode on each show engaging and thought-provoking.
The network fosters a sense of community by encouraging listeners to interact through live chats, social media, and forums, creating an inclusive environment for discussion and sharing opinions.
With its commitment to high-quality production, the shows in the Deluxe Edition Network continue to captivate and entertain its ever-growing audience.
Whether you're a podcast enthusiast or someone looking to explore new topics, The Den is a fantastic platform to dive into and uncover fascinating insights from experts in their fields.
The Deluxe Edition Network is the home of independent awesomeness.
To find all these great podcasts in one convenient location, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, it's Logan, and today I'm here with Billy and Tiffany Nacky. So the three of us are about to have some very naughty fun together, and you know what's going to happen, so I'll post some previews and you can see what kind of trouble we get into.
God, no.
Check back tomorrow, and
What's
going to
happen? Who the fuck was that? Ew, gross. I'm going to throw up.
Whoa.
What the fuck was that?
I just found it under relationships on Reddit.
Did it say daddies come and go?
So, no, that was something else.
Oh. Well, then.
So, I've been getting off of the Love Guru shit.
Yeah.
And this will bleed into another episode in a minute. Hi, it's Antonio, the Milf and me, with my co-host Diana.
Hi, it's Diana.
Hi.
Hi.
So we decided we were done with the Love Guru shit because it was all the same shit and it got us going down the same rabbit hole every fucking week.
It's redundant
It's
and boring.
redundant, it's boring, so we just started getting a little more playful. So what I did is I went through my saved TikToks and Instagram reels and I just deleted everything Love Guru-y. But then I was like, I need to find something to show that's a lot of fun. So I jumped into Reddit under swingers.
Oh, God.
And in Reddit under swingers, they have all of these like video classifieds of these guys, like, and they're all old and they're all white and they're all with like women like that. You're like, hey, I'm Daddy Jared. I'm Daddy Elliot. You know, you're going to make Daddy come.
Oh
like,
my
okay,
God.
here we go.
That is so crazy.
So I grabbed them for you just to give you a taste of the things I've been looking into lately.
It was disturbing, right? I mean,
okay, so
here's
here's my thing.
Oh, what's your thing? We finally get to hear Antonio's thing.
I always assumed that to get that kind of action in your life, you had to be like somewhat decent looking, somewhat attractive. Yeah, money's got a lot to do with it. And I'm not saying that everyone in that video were winners, right? But I was like, that guy can do that? That guy can live that lifestyle? I'm not saying I want to, but just like, I don't know, boy band guys or like male models. It's like,
yeah,
what does that guy have that I don't have? Like I could have swung that. And then you see a guy like this and it's like, well, shit, why am I even trying? Why am I even trying to stay 160 pounds? Why am I trying to keep this thing I've got going on since I was like 20 something? You know, I can just be that guy if I wanted to.
Because you have a brain. That's why.
I do have a brain and
Yeah.
a conscience.
Yes. Yeah. You're not nasty. You're not creepy, and you're not an idiot. Like,
and
there's a reason why these men do these things. It's because they don't have much else to offer the world. So that's just what they do. It's gross. They're gross.
Maybe. But at the same time, I'm going to say that a lot. But at the same time, why am I defending this guy?
I know. Why are you? Why? Are you a little bit jealous of him? A tiny bit?
I'll tell you what it is.
That he gets to
I'll tell you what it is.
He gets to fuck all day and make up money?
I'll tell you what it is.
Let's hear it.
It's the fact that I'm giving too much credit to those women.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying there has to be a reason other than money that these two women are going to go have, as he said, naughty time with him. Mm-hmm. But maybe they're just trashy women and he's paying them and I'm just giving them too much credit. That's me. I always try to put like the lighter coat of paint on things.
Yeah, yeah.
And here we are looking at like old swingers. And I'm trying to paint a fucking horse a different color, right?
I know. Don't do that. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there wasn't a lot going on for them either. You know, like maybe that's the best they can get. Maybe they're really, not maybe. I'm going to take that out of it. They are very insecure women and they go for wherever the attention is. And that's where the attention is for them.
Right.
So it works.
And I'm not judging. Like we say, you do you, right?
No, we're just being cynical assholes.
Cynical assholes with microphones. That's a t-shirt.
It is a t-shirt. A white t-shirt.
Hey, you know what? Yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm really grateful for you.
I definitely am grateful for you and this podcast and all the shit that we're doing and all the things that we've learned in the last year.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things.
I'm grateful and thankful for having you back on the show after your break. I feel like a different version of you has come back.
Thank you.
And I love it. The listeners love it. And I got to say, here we are tugging our own horn. Our last episode on YouTube is our highest downloaded and viewed episode yet. The I Married an Asshole episode.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, so when it was released, I obviously remembered that we recorded it because we pre-record a few episodes ahead. But when I listened to it and got done, I was thinking, oh shit. Like my ex-husband, because my ex-husband listens. He doesn't listen as much as he used to, I don't think. But I went over to pick up my little girl. And when I was at his house, I said, now the title of this podcast... The title of this podcast episode, it wasn't about you. I promise. Just listen to it. It was really good.
Never assume that the title has anything to do with us. It's what's going on to the people that are in the stories that we're telling.
I know. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, Antonio loves you. I didn't marry an asshole. You're not an asshole. You never were. Like, and that's the thing that's amazing about my relationship with my ex-husband is he's like, I don't fucking care, right? Diana. Like, even if you thought you married an asshole, I don't care. It's fine. That's why you're so good. Because we don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
You could have just said it was Antonio who married the asshole. Just blame it all on me. I'll take the blame.
I've been blaming you for years for shit. So I didn't want to do all that. But I just wanted to make sure he knew. There was a disclaimer. That's probably why I got a lot of views. Because they're like, oh my God. Diana married an asshole. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Hear all about it. She dates assholes and she marries assholes.
I know. I love those assholes. Asshole jokes all day long.
Okay. So now here we are. Thanksgiving's over, and that means it's fucking Christmas time.
And we're still drinking wine from yesterday.
A month away, but it may as well be Christmas because
dude, Christmas is like, it's around the goddamn corner.
Christmas starts November 1st in this fucking state.
Yep.
Every store.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
All the stores are full of Christmas stuff. My neighbors already have their jellyfish lights up. I did see a house down the street that was pretty cool. They didn't take down their big fucking stupid Home Depot skeleton.
Oh.
So they just put a Santa hat and like a coat on it.
I love it. I love that.
They're like, I paid $300 for this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it all year. It's going to be Easter next. They're just going to put some bunny ears on it.
Going to hold an egg or something.
Right?
Yep.
They'll do like a Hanukkah one. I don't know. If it was me, I would make that skeleton in the front yard all year long and just represent what other holiday is next.
Good idea.
Keep it coming.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just get your one. Get you a little skeleton.
Those things sell out every year. Like people buy those big fucking things.
I know. The state's weird.
The state is so weird. There was, now we're back into Halloween, but there was this house out in like the south end of the valley that got some of these skeletons and they had them dress up like strippers, pole dancing on the stop signs.
I saw this.
Yeah, and the HOA came over and made them shut it down. They got the police involved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let us fine.
Let them have
Let 'em
some fun. Those skeletons need some too.
Right?
Damn.
No one's getting hurt.
I know. And it's hilarious. Think of all the people that is just laughing and sending pictures of their friends. It's good stuff. We need more of that.
How do you feel about Christmas?
I actually love Christmas. It just gets harder for me each year because my children are getting older, right?
Right.
So
and like gifts don't impress them.
they
as
don't.
much.
It doesn't. Yeah. I used to be able to get away with getting them little things that were interesting, but now it's like really expensive shit.
Right.
And so I have to plan my whole life around Christmas. And so it's a little stressful in that sense, but the ambiance of Christmas decor and the tree and the lights and the coziness of it. In my new house now, I have a fireplace and it's like cozy and warm. And I love that about Christmas. The money, the gift giving, the whole thing. It's stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful. And then obviously we're in Utah, so we get snow, which makes me like the snow because of the time of year. But I do like it. Why do you ask?
Well, I mean, so I have a love-hate relationship with Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an excellent gift giver for my kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I'm so in tune with them that I know exactly what to get them, whether it's, okay, scooter age now, so we're going to get a scooter.
Yeah.
Or trampoline age. Or
Yeah.
one year I got my son like a chef coat and a chef hat and like a whole little set of knives so he
Yeah.
can do cooking with me, right?
Right.
Amazing gift giver for the kids.
I'm an amazing gift giver too. Would you like to swap kids this year for Christmas?
Maybe, but
You'll fucking struggle. It's almost impossible for
I'll
these
just
kids.
give them money. Like, there's to the point where it's like, just
It
give
won't be
us
enough
money.
though. It won't be enough unless it's at least $500. That's where we're at with our. It's
It
just
is.
where the world is.
Everything costs $500.
I know.
The cheapest phone or the most expensive gaming system, $500 is like the magic number.
I know.
I'm a terrible gift giver for my partner. And at least this one is honest with me about it. And it's not that she says I'm a terrible gift giver. It's just that she's also a terrible gift receiver. You know?
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't, and I'm grateful for this. She doesn't bullshit me about something that I've gotten her. She'll just
Yeah.
be like, I'm probably not going to use this.
I love that about Kristen so
It's
much.
perfect because it teaches
Yeah.
me for the next year, right? So I fucked up a few Christmases and got her something because I'll take a hint of something I think she wants. She's like, oh my God, you know what? I just love the sauna. I just want to go in sauna again.
Ooh, yeah.
So
Build a sauna for her downstairs.
okay, well, if I could have, what I should have done is I should have gotten her a gift certificate to a sauna place, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I did do instead is I bought her like a sauna blanket on Amazon.
Oh.
It's not the same thing, but my
Oh, dear
primate
God.
brain's like, well, the word sauna's in it, so it's probably the same thing.
This is the cheapest sauna
It's
I
the
can
cheapest I
find.
could find. It was
This
still
is a cheap sauna on Amazon.
it wasn't cheap, but again, it wasn't what she wanted. And so that's where I'm terrible at gift giving for my partners. Like, okay, I'll take something that is in the realm of what she wants, but then somehow I like bastardize it and fuck the whole thing up.
This is so good.
It's so me though, and you know that. You know that.
I need to help you, it sounds like. I didn't realize this about you, and I've known you more than half my life. So do you need some help
Right.
this year?
Maybe. Maybe we'll
Ooh.
figure this out in this episode.
This is going to be fun because while you were talking, sorry, my ADHD brain went on a little adventure. I remembered a gift I received from a boyfriend.
Really?
Oh my God. I'll wait until
You're gonna
you're ready
wait?
for it.
Okay,
When you're ready
for
for me
sure.
to tell you what that shit was, my children to this day, we talk about it and joke around about it all the time. It's that good.
So what I've never done is gotten on Google and asked what are good gifts for girlfriends. Because in some weird part of my brain, I think I fucking know everything. I'm like, I got this one handled. I've got this shit figured out. And then it's like,
Yeah.
I really probably am not going to use this.
You're like, God
And sorry, babe, I know you don't talk like that. That's just the voice that came
yeah,
out.
that's just his famous voice.
So
Mhm.
I did it. I Googled what are the worst things to get your girlfriend for Christmas? And this list popped up. Top 10 things not to get. And the first thing on the list is the first thing that I said I was going to get her. And that's a gift certificate or gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who buys a gift certificate or gift card is basically saying, I don't know you well enough to pick something out for you myself. That's not exactly heartwarming for someone you're crazy about. If your intention is to send your girlfriend on a shopping spree, which she may like, just give her money on a different occasion. So if you are going to get her a gift card, it says do something that you can share together, like a trip or a theme park or like a restaurant or tasting room experience. If you're going to do that,
make it cute.
Make it cute.
There's ways to make it cute. For example, this is what I would like. Say if this was the only gift you were giving them, because this is kind of a big gift, like a weekend trip somewhere.
Right.
Then you would write a really sweet note in a nice card saying, I want you to pick where we go, and I will gladly pay for it, or book the trip, or book the flights, or the hotel, or Airbnb, whatever the case is. Then it makes it interactive, and it makes it not like, oh shit, it's Christmas Eve at 3 p.m. When do the stores close?
Right.
Oh my God, I can go to Smith's or fucking somewhere, and they have all the gift cards for every store.
Right.
I can just pick something up. That's so not thoughtful.
It isn't, unless it's something that you're going to do together, like a couple's package or something.
Exactly. It would be appreciative.
Right.
I would appreciate it. I appreciate everything I'm given. It just put a little thought into it if it's for your person, for sure.
So they have number 2 on this list, the wrong jewelry.
Oh.
It says, not all jewelry is a bad idea, but proceed very carefully. If you get something too expensive too soon in the relationship, it may freak her out. If you get something cheap, it communicates that you're cheap. If you get something that's very classy, but she's expecting an engagement ring instead, she won't be very happy. Do your homework and get some help from her best friends. What are your thoughts on that? The wrong jewelry.
Absolutely. I agree. Yep. I don't wear silver. I used to wear a lot of silver. So if somebody gave me a really nice piece of jewelry that was silver, it'd be hard to not. I mean, I would most likely be like, oh, thank you. I don't wear silver. And then you take on the risk of you're simply not paying attention to the fact that I don't wear silver.
Right.
Like, pay attention to the details. So yeah, getting a best friend involved is a good idea.
Also, like I'd say, you could probably look at what jewelry she already has, or always be making mental notes if you go somewhere, if you're at the mall or if you're at a place and she's actually looking at a certain thing.
Yeah.
I think you women are wise enough sometimes that you'll start like dropping hints ever so subtly. You know, you might go look at the same thing twice with the expectation of us recognizing that. I had a girlfriend that I bought her a Michael Kors watch one year, and it was the best gift I ever gave her. And then her parents bought her the same fucking watch for Christmas.
Yeah.
And she returned mine
Oh.
and kept theirs.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, you win some, you lose some.
That was a good gift. You did well. If her parents,
I paid attention and I listened to her and
you pay attention to the details. If you can do that, then you can be a good gift giver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this next one's good.
Workout gear. What the fuck would you do if someone gave you workout gear? You don't even work out.
I don't work out. As I drink my wine.
Hey, that's just you working out. How many repetitions can we do?
Me working out. Here we go. Lifting this shit. Yeah. No.
You might not intend to insult her, but getting your girlfriend workout equipment or apparel sends a subtle message that she needs to be in better shape.
Get those grandma arms.
Even if she wants to work out more, a Christmas gift is not the appropriate way to encourage her.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Don't do that as a gift. Good God. Come on. No, don't do that.
She's probably got all the workout gear. If there's one thing I've learned.
Unless.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Have to interrupt you. This is the disclaimer.
Okay.
If she's a gym person and home gym or whatever gym, if she works out and lifts and she doesn't have the funds, finances to buy the nice home gym at Costco or the nice whatever, and she literally mentions that, that's a beautiful fucking gift for that person.
I agree.
Someone like me, I would laugh and be like, am I going to use this to like weigh your body down to the bottom of the lake after I murder you? Because I'm not going to fucking use this. There's going to be dust on this in about 2 months.
Right. Like this is now just a new accessory for my wardrobe to hang off of when I get home.
It's a body weight. It's just a body weight. It's just going to, So for someone that actually works out and it's their lifestyle, for sure, it's a great gift because that shit's expensive.
It is. It is indeed. And here's the other thing too. From my experience, most women already have the workout stuff that they like and want.
Yes.
You know, if it's clothes or if it's Lululemon or whatever the fuck, they've already kind of picked it out. And if you're going to do it, again, that might be something you do together. It's like, well, how about we get some more equipment for the house that we will both use? That's why we have an elliptical bike downstairs that we occasionally use, because we thought that we would use it.
For sure. It's great. You don't use it. You don't use it.
All right. Number 4, household and kitchen appliances.
Hey.
That's the one. Let me go, and I'm going to let you go. Okay. Even if your girlfriend idolizes cooking show celebrities, you're probably better off steering away from anything that communicates about her role in the house or kitchen. Leave those types of gifts to her friends and family members. Although she might really like the latest kitchen gadget, it's simply not romantic when it comes from you.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got engaged one time because I bought a girl a KitchenAid for Christmas, and she literally was like, "This means we're getting married." I'm like, I thought like a ring and a house would be that, but no. Apparently, in her family, anytime a girl got a KitchenAid, it meant she was ready to be domesticated. And
I'm domesticating you. I'm domesticating you this Christmas.
Bitch.
Get in the fucking kitchen. Oh, goodness.
I mean, we do live in Utah, so maybe they're expecting it. I don't know if that's something they teach.
Yeah, that's so good. Well, I'm not in a relationship. I don't have a boyfriend. I mean, I just, whatever. It's been a long time actually since I've been in a relationship during Christmas time. So, with that being said, the reason I say that is because my ex-husband was with us for Thanksgiving yesterday, and I had made mention to the children that my knives are really dull and they're kind of cheap, so I need a new knife set, like a knife block. And we talked about it yesterday at Thanksgiving, and I was like, this is kind of funny. I'm having this conversation with my ex-husband. We've been divorced for 11 years, and I'm telling him the kitchen things I need for the kitchen so that I can like cook better.
Like old habits die hard.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So for me, where I am in my life right now, if anyone were to give me a kitchen appliance or even a boyfriend, I love to cook. I'm cooking a lot, and I would love it. I just would. I would love it. I'd be like,
and I know,
oh my God.
I know you well enough to know that you would appreciate something like that.
I don't have a KitchenAid. They're expensive, but I would love a KitchenAid. So there's some Christmas.
We have two. I might just lend you one for a while.
Christmas gift ideas. But yeah, so I would love it.
Next on the list, anything vulgar. Your girlfriend might have a great sense of humor, but don't get her anything gross for Christmas.
Nothing gross.
This includes any vulgar versions of yourself or your body parts. Not only is it inappropriate and immature,
oh my God,
it says that you don't take her or the relationship seriously enough to do something more thoughtful. So
what website did you find this on? LDS.com?
Right. So are they saying that I shouldn't go get the
way they're wording this is
dildo
so good. Don't
molded after my penis?
Don't get your girlfriend a vibrator that's actually bigger than your own penis. That would be really horrible and vulgar.
Right. But cost effective. The big ones cost more money.
If I was gifted a vibrator, or if I was gifted anything vulgar, I'd be like, you going on a trip somewhere? Are you going to be gone for
an extended amount of time?
Are you going to be gone for a long amount of time? Yeah.
Also, like, well, I'm guessing this is too of like, okay, let's say not a picture of you naked on a t-shirt or a blanket or something funky like that, because people do that.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? What about boudoir photos? That's more for Valentine's, right?
Absolutely. That's a bucket list item for me.
Right.
For me to give to my guy. I want to do that.
But not for Christmas. Like maybe
that would be a Valentine's or anniversary.
Yes. Yeah. Save that shit for the horny holidays. Jesus
so I can't
Christ.
like do a pillowcase of like me naked or something. Like that's not a good gift, or opposite.
I mean, there's plenty of people that would take that year round. Just don't do it for your significant other.
This list is great.
In fact, we're going to start putting those on the merch shop, and we have one, remember?
Did you? No, I don't remember. Is this Reddit that we're on? Like, where are you finding this list?
This is synonym.com, whatever the fuck that is.
I question all these fucking websites you go to.
Clothes. A lot of women like to expand their wardrobes when given the opportunity, but set yourself up for potential failure with clothing as a Christmas gift.
Yeah, you're going wrong regardless. If you're going too small or if you're going too big, this one's easy. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it. Just don't fucking do it.
Just don't do it.
Don't do it. her favorite store, just get a gift card to her absolute favorite store for a lot of money.
Down here it says
for a lot of money.
Some women like something that reflect her personality, like a favorite sports team jersey, a scarf, or something like that, like something small. Maybe like if it's an accoutrement to another gift, you know?
I mean, women love clothes.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong, but you can go wrong, especially if your sizing is completely off. This could turn into a really bad thing.
And also,
just don't do
I'm
it.
not teasing you about it, but like seasonalities and fashions change.
Absolutely.
Just because you looked at something like in the spring doesn't mean that you're going to want it in the fall.
Yeah.
But we're dumb and stupid fucking idiots, so we won't know that.
And if it's too sexy, she might get offended because it's like,
how dare you?
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe I'm not dressing sexy enough.
Right.
So just avoid that one. Get a gift card to her favorite store if you want to do clothes.
How about this? Live animals.
God.
With the exception of fish, pets are a serious commitment. Even if your girlfriend is an animal lover, you're better off going shopping for a new puppy together on a different occasion. That way she's making the commitment for herself, not you making the commitment for her.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually heard of like psycho ex-boyfriends and girlfriends doing this to try and like get them back into the good graces of their partners. Like, I got us a puppy that you always wanted.
Yeah.
But we have to raise it together.
I have to actually move in now to help you with the puppy. And
she's like, give me that puppy. I'm going to put it in the goddamn garbage disposal right now, you toxic piece of shit.
Yeah, like that's a manipulative thing.
Right.
Live animals, So there's so many disclaimers with this list because it's like if you live with the person, if you actually already live together.
Oh, that's true.
And she's been crying about how much she wants that puppy she saw and this and that and whatever. But it's a purebred and it's fucking expensive, right? My ex-husband has a French bulldog. The Frenchies are so much money.
Mm-hmm.
You live together. Like, that's a good gift. You're in a committed relationship and living under the same roof and she wants this dog that's expensive.
Maybe you both wanted it forever.
That is a good gift. But if it's like, you've never moved in and you've been together for 2 months and you like bring over a puppy and like bounce afterwards and you're like, well, have fun with that puppy. I'm out.
I'll see you next Saturday.
I would slit his throat. I'd slit his throat. I'd be like, hell no. Take this thing with you. And I love animals.
Yeah, you do love animals. So do I. On the flip end of that,
Build-A-Bear?
Stuffed animals. Build-A-Bear. How about this?
Great.
Your girlfriend isn't fucking 9 years old. A stuffed animal might look cute in a Christmas bow, but it's just going to sit there and collect dust, reminding her that you are incapable of buying a more thoughtful, useful gift.
But again, here we go. All the disclaimers, because you have to. Everyone in the world has access to our podcast. Am I right?
Yeah.
There's disclaimers. There are some couples that absolutely love stuffed animals. They go to the thing together. They actually build a bear together. It's like a thing. I only know that because one of my kids did that when they were in a relationship. And it was meaningful and cute. And Build-A-Bear's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
And it was thoughtful. However, this day and age, if it was just me, 42 years old, and I was gifted a teddy bear, I would be like, should I like slice it open? Are there drugs inside? What's happening? Like, is there more?
Are you using this to smuggle gummies across the border? Because then, fuck yeah.
Is there more to the story? Did you put some cash in this teddy bear? What's actually in this?
I love how your first intuition is that there's contraband in the teddy bear.
There's something more to it, right? Because it would be weird for someone like myself because I don't like stuffed animals.
It's the adult version of being a kid and getting like a letter from grandma.
Yeah.
And before you even read the letter, you're shaking the fucking envelope to see if any cash falls.
Yes. I'd be like, oh my God, what did you put in the teddy bear?
What's in the teddy
What's
bear?
in it? Where's the knife? Let's fucking open this bitch up.
He's like, that was $60.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, you psychopath.
Psycho.
There's nothing in the fucking bear. And I'm like, well, I don't fucking want it then. Take it back. That would be weird.
Yeah, or buy me the cocaine to hide in the bear. Like,
and I don't even do cocaine, but it would be exciting.
It would be exciting to get. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't do cocaine either. But if someone gifted me cocaine and a teddy bear,
yes,
it would be like in my top 5 gifts of all time.
Mine too. I would be like shelving it and putting it in like a shadow box on my wall. Like this one time. And it's a conversation starter. But like for reals, I would really think that there was something more to it, and I would hope so because I love to laugh.
Right.
So if someone did it as a funny joke and like actually put some shit in there, that would
A bag of baking powder.
I literally would I would fall in love. That would be it. Yeah.
The other thing I think is kind of fucked up with bears too, and this doesn't really bother me much anymore because I don't date, but I remember like going to some girls' houses and then just having like a sea of fucking teddy bears with like little heart bows and shit on them.
Oh no.
And I was like, how many fucking dudes have given you bears? And why do you still have them?
Yeah.
As if it's like this weird kind of like trophy wall.
Yeah, it's a fetish or a kink.
Weird, yeah.
My thing would be like, what are you doing with the bear when I'm not around?
Oh, you
God,
took it somewhere.
We could literally have a podcast, a complete episode on each one of these items. You get that, right? Like
probably.
This is some deep shit.
It's kind of deep.
Let's keep it moving. What's the next one?
Electronic items.
Like what electronic items?
It says, while your girlfriend might be high tech, the problem with most electronics is that they aren't very thoughtful or personal. Exceptions would be devices loaded with some special songs, videos, or photos. Otherwise, unless she asks you or hints at a very specific item, or you know that she's dying to get her hands on the latest upgrade, avoid electronics. I mean, most people now these days, they're going to get the new iPhone anyway. They're going to get the new shit. They've got all the tech that they kind of want, unless it's something that's out of their price range, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, I wouldn't go buy you a fucking PlayStation. What are you going to do with it? Let your kids play with it, you know?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that should have never made this. Like, it's a no-brainer. Don't fucking buy your girlfriend or your
it leads
or your dude a thing. Like, if you're both into gaming, if you and Kristen are obsessed with PlayStation,
right,
and that's what you do together,
right,
as a thing, like a hobby, you go buy the brand new PlayStation, and that is a gift she opens, and she comes out of her skin because she's so fucking happy that now you guys have the upgraded version. There's disclaimers to all these.
We can just play Mario Kart or some shit.
You just
together,
have to read. You got to learn how to read the room, everyone. So, yeah, I wouldn't do that if your person wasn't into that stuff. Like, why?
Right. It kind of segues into the next one.
Ooh.
And that's anything that's secretly for you.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Right? So buying your girlfriend something that is more for your benefit comes across as selfish. Tickets to your favorite concert or a copy of your favorite movie are not what she wants. Be thoughtful and something that she adores, even if you loathe it. Like, okay, I have a friend who's a fucking dumbass, as many of my friends are.
Oh, boy.
And I can't remember if it was for their anniversary or for Christmas. I bought us a brand new big screen TV, honey.
Oh,
and
how sweet.
Because you like to play Animal Crossing or some shit, I bought us a Wii too. It's like, no, you bought that shit for yourself.
Oh, boy.
Because, like, okay, she's cooking dinner while you're playing Animal Crossing or whatever the fuck people play.
It's like, I got you a new KitchenAid as well. You can bake me a cake while we watch TV.
Bitch.
Here's an apron. I got you a new apron too.
I got this for all of us, but you use these ones. I don't fit in this apron.
I just feel like this apron's for the family, you know? Yeah. That's crazy. That's silly. You'd think these were no-brainers. That's what's so fucking funny about this stuff is it's like they had to make this list for a reason.
Right.
That's really embarrassing.
Are we, I'm not going to say smarter, but I think are we just more in tune with relationships and expectations more than other people? Because there are literally a lot of people who have no idea what to even get each other. There's people that have been married for 40 years and they still don't know what to get each other. I don't know.
They don't know. They can't tie their shoes and talk at the same time. Those are those people. They can't chew gum and walk
people.
At the same
time.
Yeah.
Was there anything on that list that you would have added? I mean, I'm sure you've got a whole list of lists, but
no, probably not. But I have to tell you what I got from a boyfriend.
That's right. You got a story.
I have a story. Okay. So my kids love mac and cheese, like the boxed bullshit, cheap Kraft mac and cheese. They love it.
The yellow cocaine.
Yep. They love it. So I'm dating this guy and he knows that my kids love mac and cheese. So he thought that it would be a good idea. Do you know those blue, it's blue and it's a square and you put all the ingredients in it for mac and cheese and you put it in the microwave. It's an actual mac and cheese cooker.
Maker? Yeah,
mac and cheese maker. He gave that to me for Christmas. That was my actual Christmas gift from him
to you.
To me. And I was like, So did this need to have my kids' names on the gift, or is
Could
is
have
this
been
neat?
to the family.
And this was a relationship I was in just 2 years ago, which is recent to me. 2 years ago, which means my kids, just to give you an idea, my oldest is 18,
Yeah, right.
almost 19, almost 19. My next one's 14, almost 15, and my little girl just turned 13. And I'm going, what the fuck? What in the actual fuck am I supposed to do with this instant mac and cheese maker? Oh my God, this poor guy. It was so hard. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a lot like Kristen. I opened it and I was like,
oh.
I actually don't love mac and cheese out of the box. So this is really interesting. And he was so proud of it. He's like, look how cool this is. Like, all they have to do is put everything in it.
Where we're idiots sometimes, though.
This is like the best idea
Yeah.
ever. I saw it in the store and I thought, oh my God, this is going to be so great and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, my kids make their own mac and cheese on a stove. That's how old they are.
Right.
First of all.
They can turn on the stove
And
and
second
measure
of all,
out a quarter cup
Yeah,
of milk.
yeah. And second of all, I'm madly in love with you and give you mind-blowing orgasms, and you're giving me an instant mac and cheese maker that simply goes into the microwave. And I was like, thank you so much. My children are going to love this. And we weren't with the kids when we were opening our gifts.
Right.
Which made things a completely different, awkward level. Because we're having a romantic evening opening gifts together, the two of us. Oh my God, Antonio, I thought in that very moment, I was like, this relationship isn't going to work. This relationship is legit.
It's doomed.
It's over now. And it wasn't long after that.
Oh, God.
But it actually
Take
ended.
note.
Oh, boy. That was a rough one. And we still, the children, so I broke up with him, obviously, not too long after Christmas. But we still make comments and joke around about this instant mac and cheese thing that got used one time. And then we took it to the local Savers / DI, what do people call it in the other parts of the world? Like a
thrift store, Goodwill, whatever.
Goodwill.
The fuck, yeah.
Goodwill, thrift store. Yeah. So they got it. Someone got it. Someone's happy.
All right. Let's play a video now. I'm going to see how you like this one.
This is the
Your
one.
guy friends just want to sleep with you. My guy friends know I'm crazy. In fact, they're sick of me and they're praying for you.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm tired of everybody assuming all guy friends want to fuck. Like, bro, as if we're not logical and reasonable creatures, and we can logically and reasonably see that Shawty's out of her mind. We can just be friends with girls. Trust me. I'm more worried about her boyfriend. I'm worried about bro. Cause
right?
He hasn't seen what I seen. He don't know what I know. Every time Shawty get a new boyfriend, I'm like, oh, bro, good luck. Oh, you better look out.
You love this because that's what you've thought about me
We've had, okay, how many times have we had the guys can't be friends with girls conversation?
Oh my God. And
all those alpha bros that
and
say
how
that
many,
shit.
How many times am I dating guys and I'm like, so I have to sit you down and tell you about my friendship with Antonio.
Right.
I have a bestie. We do a podcast together. He's amazing. I've known him half my life, and already their wall is just rising.
You see it.
And they're just getting alpha. They're like, who the fuck are you? Who? How long? Have you slept with him? Have you kissed him? You fucked each other? And I'm like, dude, trust me. This fucking guy wouldn't date me if he had the opportunity. He wouldn't date me because he knows I have my stuff, right? Like, and so
I know too much about you.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about you, and that's how the women should feel about. It goes both ways.
This is how I'm going to wrap up this episode.
I'm so excited.
I've never been able to put it in the right words before.
So perfect.
This guy fucking did it.
He nailed it.
Because I've always been trying to like pussyfoot around, like not hurting your feelings of like, well, no, I did it the right way. I brought my friends in to meet my girlfriend early, blah, blah, blah. And they all know, and there was no hidden agendas or messages. Yeah. What I really should have been saying is like, no, my best friend Diana is a fucking psycho.
And she's drop dead gorgeous. I'm just kidding.
No, all those things. But and when
it goes further, right? Because people see your exterior and not people. Let me go back. Let's get real.
Let's get real.
Women you have dated.
Right.
they meet me for the first time and they automatically get all weird and insecure. I mean, I know I look pretty sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I'm not super confident a lot of the times, but I do know that I can make myself look good when I want to.
Right.
Okay. But they automatically go to that. And I want to take them in the back room and sit them down and be like,
Right.
there's a reason why Antonio and I have never dated each other after all these years, because he is a crazy son of a bitch and I'm a crazy bitch, and it just doesn't flow or work. We would kill each other if we got together. And so you're good. Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Don't be intimidated.
And I think that's the thing that I've always had to struggle with too, is like, because it's kind of an insult to me of like, okay, you don't trust me?
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. You've probably been fucked around before.
Yeah.
You probably had that one dude's like, oh, she's just a friend. The same way that I've dated girls who are just like, oh, he's just a friend, you know?
Yeah. And there's all the shit and the souls. If she says he's just a friend, don't believe her. She's fucking crazy. They've fucked each other. He's the guy in the background waiting for you to break up so that he can swoop in and take her from you. No.
And my thing
doesn't
for
work
you
that
is,
way.
man, I've always feared more about you dating a shithead
Yeah.
than you dating a good guy, because I know when you date that good guy, I'm going to be on his team.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to be like, okay, bro, let me fill you in play by play.
Yeah.
This, and this can happen, but it's worth it in the end. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
If she likes you, you know, I'm rooting for him. That's exactly what this dude said.
Yeah.
If he's not a shithead, I'm rooting for him. I'm on his team. I think there's just so much fuckery that people don't know how to like separate that. Oh, if you're an attractive person, everyone's going to want to sleep with you no matter what.
Yeah. So let's take it to a different level, just real quick.
Okay.
Just so we get another side we look at the other side of the coin. Okay. If someone comes to you with that, they have a best friend of the opposite sex and they've never dated or fucked each other, you ask why. Well, tell me more.
Right.
Actually, how come you guys haven't dated? Or how come you didn't fuck each other when you had the opportunity? Like, let's talk about that. Those are the details I want to know.
Right.
And that's when you can tell if someone's being honest with you or if they're shitting, like kind of walking around, dancing around the main actual question.
Right.
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 Well, I don't know. We just never had the opportunity. Bullshit. Everyone has the opportunity.
Mhm.
Give me the real reasons. Okay. Real reasons. For you, as an example, we're going to get real because that's what we were going to do. Like, we're still fucking around, but we're going to get real too. Because you feel too close as a brother to me.
I would say that's very, very accurate.
Right. And so it's hard to get intimate with someone that feels so close to family. It's
Right.
really difficult for me. Oh my God. I'm just like, can we just snuggle and laugh instead? Let's just do that.
Right. And then
that doesn't work.
A lot of people who've had really close relationships or friendships that weren't sexual end up losing those people forever because they take it to that next level. It doesn't go right. And then someone's a dick about it. And then they've just lost a great friend. That's happened to me too. So I think there are lots of reasons.
And you actually sent me a text message probably 10 years ago or more that says, I respect and value our friendship too much to ever cross that line.
Yeah. And you're not the only female friend I've sent that text to.
Yes. And that means the world, right? So another thing too, when I explain my friendship with you to other people, other men, I make sure they understand that I have a hard boundary line that I don't ever cross over. When I say that they're a friend, I mean it.
Yeah.
Through and through. There's never been a line that's crossed. If it's a friend that I have that's from a relationship I was in, I tell them that too. Listen, I have this guy friend. We actually dated for 6 months. It didn't work. We are platonic. He's amazing. He comes to my kids' birthday parties. He knows my ex-husband. He's part of the family now. I have a little kind of adopted him, right? Because I do have someone like that in my life. That's not you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I got my own shit.
You know what I mean? And then they get to choose and decide. And if it bothers them, they speak up and say, I'm not comfortable with that. And then we talk about it.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
100%.
Yep. I love you.
I love you too.
This is so good.
Yeah, this was a great episode. It's a lot of fun. And I'm going to need your help with gifts this year because I don't want to make the same fucking mistakes I make. You know,
noted.
You're going to have to do some subterfuge and talk to Kristen about, you know, on the DL. I'll be like, what should this motherfucker get you for Christmas?
Yeah, I didn't realize this was a thing, a little bit of a struggle for you.
Yeah.
How fun, though, that you're able to like openly say, I fucking suck at this.
I do. I'll admit it. Anyway, thank you, everyone, listening to this latest episode of The Milf and Me and watching it on YouTube and subscribing and rating us 5 stars and all that great stuff.
Yep.
And, Diana will probably be sharing some more of her fun little reels of her looking at the camera.
Looking at the camera, making sure I look okay. For those of you that don't give us good reviews and 1 stars, you don't need to take everything so personal. Sometimes the world doesn't revolve around you. And
you know who you are.
And we're not talking about you all the time. So anyway, just had to throw that in there.
I love it. Everyone, we will see you next week.
Love you.